Hello, it's Little Lorianne here with a channel update. I don't know where to start, and I did this video before and deleted it, and I'm just mishmash, but I just need to put something up. So basically, the short version of it, about this time last year, I fell sick because of the change of weather, and I obviously have realised I have a low immune system, or my body is weak to things, even though in the last 6 months, I've changed my diet to eating a lot better than I was. I do exercise. I take vitamins galore daily, and I also dress appropriately for the weather. But yeah, still something hit me this week. Sore throat, like a razor. I can still eat a little bit, but very tired and just coughing a little bit and weak. Cold and then hot. So I was able to get into the doctor's today after a day at home, resting all yesterday and a child causing me havoc. He's just at care today, so I have to go pick him up soon. But yeah, based on that, I pretty much have to be out of action. My son does not go to a mainstream school. He goes to a special needs school, so that makes it a lot difficult in all areas. Now, because I'm older and I've achieved some things in my earlier life and I've got other siblings, I feel like I want to or should be living up to more. But I have to realize now that I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately. It's a sad reality of it. So, due to that, I'm going to have to rearrange my life yet again. But I have to be realistic about this, and a lot of things are going to change. We're not going to do Money Monday and Let's Get Rich, which is a segment I do on Mondays for the next week at least. See how I go, because I've got nothing to update you on, because I've been doing a lot of incidental shopping on convenience items to make it easier for me. But, I hit my table, sorry. But I need to just rest and structure out what I'm going to do moving forward, because being sick is not cheap. To be honest, it wastes time because you have to take time off from life, even boring routines. And it also wastes time because money as well, because you are restricted and you can't make money, even a little bit, because you have to go spend it all on medicines. So if you see medicines on special that you need, get them because they're very, very expensive. So what am I going to do moving forward? I don't get support workers for my son. Which is a carer under his plan. I don't get much holiday relief because it's too expensive on NDIS. But luckily my partner is off next week, and I just need to put a new plan in place with work. So moving forward, because I work 2 hospitality jobs and they're both in various locations throughout where I live, like about 3 different locations, both of them, and they're similar jobs. So because one of them doesn't have day shifts at all 90% of the time, unless it's weekends because of the type of work it is. So I'll be requesting any shift they have, just because only every few weeks at the most, or once a month. Excuse me. And then my other job is on the line because we don't know what they're going to do because they need to cut costs. But for now, we're still going. And yeah, things happen in threes. I think I've had my 3 because these glasses I have on, the arm, if you notice, that arm moves good. That one's a bit more flimsier. And yesterday, they swapped them for me because yesterday I opened them up and it snapped on the same side. So I'm thinking they're not strong enough, like the person who owns them. They're weak, like me. They were designed for me, that's a sign. And so I've had the virus detected today, but I've got to do a test to see exactly what it is. I've had the glasses break, and now I've just had my 3rd thing, so lucky. I've had my work's website break to log in. So I've messaged somebody to see if it is down or what's happening, so I can fix that later. because the IT desk can't help me. But anyway, that's another issue just for me. So, moving forward, my other job does not have weekday work much during the day. So while my son's at school, I think, unfortunately, I'm going to schedule in my surveys when I'm better. I'll be doing my surveys, YouTube, and mystery shopping then. I'll have about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours to do that, which is ample time to do those sort of things like a job. And I might make $5, I might make $20. We'll see. I might make something during those times. If not, I can clean if there's nothing out there. So that's what I've decided I'm going to do. Then the job that doesn't have the day work, I'm just going to make myself available the evenings, which is evil, and day shifts only on the weekend. So I can be home during the night because it's too cold to go out. I'm already going out to my other job. And then my other job, I will just ditch one of the locations, the furthest away one, because it was horrendous trying to cancel my shift yesterday, and they didn't even say, hope you get better soon, send us a medical certificate. They didn't even care. They just said, sorry, we got no one to replace you. And it's like, what the hell? So if the management don't even care and you're just a drop in the ocean, there's no point in staying there. And I've worked at this job nearly 18 years, or 17 and a half years. So it's time to just tie up the shoes there and just say too bad. We'll focus our energy on these other side things and see if we can make a little bit, even $20 a week. That'll help towards something. So that's what I'll be doing, because it is fun to do that when I've got the strength, and I need to catch up on housework. I've got a mountain load of housework to do. I will do some washing in a minute while it's there. I'll rotate it. I'm going to have half a sandwich I got in this food pantry haul, which will come up eventually. So I'm going to have half the sandwich and half tomorrow, because I can still eat little bits, but I'm a bit weak to eat and selective in what I'm eating. I'm just not caring as much. I'm still trying to eat okay, but I'm not going to go, oh, if I eat a chocolate bar or something, you know? So basically, I just need to look after myself and get better. I have one more full day tomorrow before my partner's off to try and rest, but I'll have a child home, so if he tits up my cupboards, too bad, too sad. I can't give them to anyone, which is a shame, but that's okay. So that is what I'll do with my jobs. I'll keep the other one of the jobs I'll work whenever they tell me at night, because I've got a higher position there in 2 locations and ditch one. The other one I will work nights because it's indoors and close to home, and I will work weekends till about, say, 2 o'clock. I'll just put available. So anything later, every now and then, but no. And then I have also nearly finished some study, which I'm possibly going to pursue just to give myself an extra bit if one job does go, or I get a quiet period. So I might look at this at the couple of locations I've got in mind towards the end of the year, because there's not really any point in me getting another proper job, reality, because of my circumstances. So I just need to do that. I will start to go back to the gym at my 5:30 in the morning or 5 a.m. times. Yes, it's hard, but I will start going back to that hopefully the middle of next week or sometime next week. I'm not going today, and I didn't go tomorrow. Didn't even go later today when I could have. I didn't want to risk it because I'm not unwell. So I just came home and slept. So that's just basically an update on where things are. If you have any advice on NDIS and how you can get more, or Centrelink and how you can get more when you can't, then that'd be appreciated. But yeah, we'll slowly try and pump out a video here and there. I just do this from my mobile phone. I don't do it flash or anything, so don't expect high quality, because I'm not about high quality. I'm about helping others and just sharing my life and story and journey. That's what I'm about, just being me. Okay, because I've realized now I need to just do a simpler life. I need to slow down and take a step back. Okay, I need to shut out 80 or 90% of the world. All this advertising out there, Facebooks and social media accounts. It's okay if you like them, but to me, they're danger zones because you see people, you waste time on there and you see people showing things that they love and do and whatever, and you want it or you get frustrated with it or whatever. It causes emotions of some sort in your head. Well, to me it does anyway, and then it just festers or stays with me for a day or two. So I don't need that. I need to just go back to a simple life and just having less. So that's basically an update for now. We'll see how we go, and hopefully I'll bring you some more videos very, very soon. Bye bye.